Welcome to another episode of Spelling Bee Ninja, where we dive into the fascinating world of science. Today, we're exploring an important topic that affects all of us: pollution. Have you ever wondered what pollution really means, or how it can impact our health and our environment? In this episode, we'll uncover the different types of pollution, their causes, and, most importantly, what we can do to protect our planet. Let's get started. Pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into our environment. These substances can come from nature, like volcanic ash, or be human-made, such as industrial waste. Pollution is not just a single issue, it encompasses various types, including air, water, soil, noise, light, and plastic pollution. Each type poses unique challenges and consequences for our health and ecosystems. Let's first look closely at air pollution. Air pollution occurs when harmful substances contaminate the air we breathe. Major contributors to air pollution include particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, ozone, and volatile organic compounds. These pollutants can stem from numerous sources like vehicle emissions, power plants, wildfires, and agricultural practices. The results can be dire, leading to respiratory diseases, cardiovascular problems, and even contributing to climate change. The impacts can be particularly severe in urban areas where smog can plague everyday life. The key to understanding air pollution lies in recognizing its sources and the pollutants involved. For instance, smog, a mix of fog and air pollution, often contains particulate matter and ozone, which can harm lung tissue. This brings us to the next type of pollution: water pollution. Water pollution occurs when bodies of water, such as rivers, lakes, and oceans, are contaminated with harmful substances. This can be due to sewage, agricultural runoff, or plastic waste, among other factors. One notable aspect of water pollution is eutrophication, which happens when water bodies become overly enriched with nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. This leads to harmful algal blooms that sap oxygen from the water, creating dead zones where aquatic life cannot survive. A stark example of this is the Gulf of Mexico dead zone, largely attributed to fertilizer runoff from the Mississippi River. Moving on, we cannot ignore plastic pollution. This is the accumulation of plastic products in the environment, which is particularly concerning because plastics can take hundreds to thousands of years to degrade. Alarmingly, only a small fraction of plastic waste is ever recycled. Most ends up in landfills or the environment, creating serious threats to wildlife and ecosystems. Microplastics, tiny plastic particles, have also become increasingly pervasive, finding their way into the food chain and ultimately, into our bodies. The issue of climate change interlinks with pollution as well. Climate change refers to long-term changes in Earth's climate, heavily driven by human activities that release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane. These gases primarily arise from burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and agricultural activities. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has made it clear that human influence is responsible for global warming, affecting our temperatures, weather patterns, and sea levels. When we discuss pollution, we also need to highlight soil pollution. This occurs when soil is contaminated by toxic substances, such as heavy metals, pesticides, and industrial waste. The consequences can be devastating, leading to loss of fertile land for agriculture, contamination of groundwater, and bioaccumulation in food chains. One innovative way to remediate soil pollution is through phytoremediation, which uses plants to absorb contaminants, offering a natural solution to an artificial problem. Likewise, noise pollution is another significant yet often overlooked type of pollution. This includes excessive, distracting sounds that can come from traffic, construction sites, and industrial areas. Not only can noise pollution disrupt daily life, but it can also lead to serious health issues such as stress, hearing loss, and sleep disturbances. Lastly, let's talk about light pollution, which is an increase in artificial light that disrupts our natural environment and can affect nocturnal wildlife, as well as our own sleep patterns. Now that we've explored these various types of pollution, it's essential to discuss what we can do about it. Three fundamental concepts of waste management are reduce, reuse, and recycle, often referred to as the 3Rs. Reducing waste is the most effective strategy, using fewer resources from the start. Reusing items means giving them a second life, like using refillable water bottles instead of single-use plastics. Recycling transforms used materials into new products. With pollution's significant health effects, like respiratory and cardiovascular diseases from air pollution and waterborne illnesses from polluted water, it's critical that we take individual and collective actions to mitigate these effects. Individually, we can use public transportation, conserve energy, avoid single-use plastics, and support tree planting initiatives. Collectively, we have the power to advocate for clean energy policies and environmental protections. Every effort counts in the fight against pollution. As we move forward, it's clear we all have a role to play in protecting our planet and ensuring a cleaner, healthier future for everyone. Today, we explored the various types of pollution affecting our environment and health. From air and water pollution to soil issues and plastic waste, each type presents unique challenges. We learned about the harmful substances involved, their sources, and the health problems associated with them. Importantly, we discussed the 3Rs of waste management and how individual and collective actions can significantly reduce pollution. Simple changes in our daily lives can lead to significant positive impacts on our planet. Remember, awareness is the first step toward making a difference. Thank you for joining us on this educational journey today. Understanding pollution is crucial to protecting our environment and promoting a healthier future. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Together, let's keep learning and taking action to safeguard our planet. Until next time, keep exploring with Spelling Bee Ninja.